Great. So ultimately, though he does a couple weird things, we're really just talking about this today. You know, that's an E chord. So then if I was in, there aren't that many instances where you want to use these fingers, though that makes sense from a symmetry, like what, because we want to be able to go stuff like that. Anyway, so there we are. So we went. And so recognition of this shape for what it is, you know, being that, that's an important shape for us today. And then D7. So it's like this is G and this is E7. So the worst possible thing you can do is be doing this like you were. Just spend a few seconds here just being like, okay, D7 exists. This anti-power chord shape, you know, it's like there's a power chord, here's the rest of the chord, that exists, and that's G and that's A and shit. So in this song, here's the A, and here's our, what's where our, you know, starts there, you know, 2 frets above your, that part of it. So that shape is what we're mostly using for this entire doohickey weirdo solo. So yeah, so we get this, I'll just go me him back to the top here. And cool. So you know, you pause here and just get comfortable with this. Doesn't feel like it. Clapton friends. Alright. So we get this, like, you know, what we're doing is not the full chord, but just these 2 notes. I mean, it might be better for you to go, because that's going to happen way more often than just 2 high strings. Maybe do that first. And he goes at the beginning, so it goes it goes dingy 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 ding, but it goes and dingy ding 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 ding, so that's going to be upstroke. There's our first one. So then he's like, just there's the. He's like, then he does go to the full shape. He goes like that, just 1 fret back. So here's him so far. Yeah, so and there we are. So and then he ends up going, which is a great, you know, this is the most common way to do it. Like you can do the whole every single one, but there's a lot where we leave out the middle one, because that's the dissonant one. So going like, I don't know, what, that's Brown Eyed Girl, right? That's exactly, but figure we're just playing. Anyway, it's really common to use just the lowest and high note to thin it out too. But anyway, so. Oh, he actually uses all of them. But anyway, so. And here he's going lowest note, highest 2 strings, whole chord. So you get like. to the 4 chord, so section. When we go to the 4 chord, we go exactly to our. Let's talk about that for a second. If I was playing D major pentatonic stuff, you know, like my, then this would be pentatonic too. All of our I was here things we do, where we end up in, you know, in this position. This is the exact same thing. Like, you know, D major pentatonic or B minor pentatonic. You know, this when I'm like, that's me going. So there we go. So pentatonic 2 is this shape, and you know, there it is. So anytime you were like, or you were playing the same exact figure, it's just relative major, relative minor here, as opposed to if it is a B minor thing, he's just thinking about the shape of the D chord. Anyway, important recognition thing that doesn't make sense entirely, no big deal. So when he goes, so there's that part, and then we get this, and then he just goes. So that's exactly what I was talking about, like in A. There it is. So now he's doing not that, just that. So then he gets this weird chord, this and I believe it was exactly that, and then there it is. So that's what he did. Cool. And then he does that. So first we go bent, and the thing is like he starts a little bit bent. It's not an entire half step bend. It's like, so just work on going twice in a row probably, as I would have to. On an electric it's a lot easier though. So in the first time he goes bent, strike, and then strum again, like he goes, and then he just does it 3 times. So it's, there we go. That's pretty hard. That's the hardest thing he did in the song. And then he goes, that's all the same phrase. He goes, and we're talking about how this is like picked. Here's A. So we're going that part of the chord, like, you know. And he does this. And then something else, like I'm using this shape, but I'm thinking that I can do that, you know, that I can go to the 7th chord. And we're going pick. And whatever you like up there, hybrid. So there we were. And I find myself doing it with these 2 actually, so that I can just, but I guess most efficient would be that. That's not what he's doing. So we've got our, whatever the timing was. And that's where we ended up. Cool. I'm gonna try that again. Great, and then it seems like he gets into some D major pentatonic stuff, where we're like, exactly what we were talking about. Seems like what he's about to do here. We watch it. Here's the just now. Well, that's all very easy top, like, just it has some open string involved. Maybe try that if you want to. Either way, the point is,